Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nok Chun, your MC for this graduation ceremony. To start off, we'll be screening some announcements. There will be video after the announcements. Do sit back and enjoy the videos as you look back at the 3 years the graduates spent at the Singapore Polytechnic. Finally, if you are receiving your diploma, please return to your seats after you have collected your diploma. Please remain seated and avoid moving around or talking during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation.
Life in SP has been really fun and fulfilling as I get to meet many inspiring people along the way. Right now, I'm the current president of SP Students Union.
Ladies and gentlemen, and here is the 50th SPSU President, Miss Christy Thay, to do for a speech. Let's give her a big hand. Christy!
Hi, good evening everyone. On behalf of my organizing committee, I'd like to welcome you all to SPSU Golden Jubilee Dinner to celebrate our 50th anniversary.
In January, we organized SPSU Golden Jubilee Dinner to celebrate our 50th anniversary. We invited many council members from the past 49 years as well as the presidents. It was really a proud moment for all of us, especially for me, as we get to know our SPSU history and its rich traditions. It was an experience that I will never forget.
In our clear winner, CHIEW Singapore 2009 is once again Singapore Politics.
I was the president for SP Student Entrepreneur Club, and I was given an opportunity to take part in Students in Free Enterprise or CHIEW national competition. We competed with local universities and polytechnics, and we emerged as national champions. My friends and I were given an opportunity to represent SP and Singapore in CHIEW World Cup held in Germany. It was an enriching and fulfilling experience as I get to interact with students from all over the world, and we competed with 40 other countries. And we are glad that we managed to place Singapore in one of the top 15 countries with the best social innovation projects. I'm thankful for SP for giving me such a wonderful exposure. Thank you.
Since year one, I have participated in a community service project called the Health Mapping Exercise, which is organized in collaboration with Singapore Heart Foundation. In this project, we conduct free door-to-door health screening for the elderly residents living in 1 and 2 room units. In year 2 and year 3, I took on the leadership role as organizing chairperson of this health mapping exercise. It was a unique and rewarding experience for me because not only was I able to interact with the residents, I was also able to inspire my juniors to take on the same leadership roles as I do. And on top of all this, the house visits taught me that the common language of people everywhere is often kindness and compassion. Overall, it was an awesome experience.
During my second year in Singapore Polytechnic, I was selected and trained to take part in the Philippine Overseas Community Project. The main objective of this project is to do the house wiring project for the villagers who can't afford to install lighting in their houses. Besides that, we also went to the secondary school to teach the students how to use computer software such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint and Excel. I'm glad I took part in this community service project because I make new friends and learn new culture. In the future, I will do more community service work because I find it more rewarding to give than to take.
Well, during my 3 years stay in SP, I had many memorable experiences. One of such is the Overseas Industrial Training Program. For the program, I went to Makassar, Indonesia during my second year semester holidays. The program consists of a footpath construction meant for the local villagers there, and also we had a student action program where we interacted with the local students in the Polytechnic. We had the opportunity to explore Makassar, where we visited the mountainous area and also experiencing a 2-night stay in the village. During the footpath construction, I managed to implement the things I learned in SP, such as the different techniques of construction. Through this program, I've learned to be grateful of things I have in life, and also I would like to thank SP for giving me this opportunity.
For my internship, I had the pleasure of working with local composer CHUA as music arranger for Kevin Tong's new movie Kidnapper.
一个没有了孩子的父母，他不配有名字，因为他没有负起责任保护他自己儿子。 我就是这个人。
During my course of study at SP, I learned film scoring techniques that I was able to apply while working on the movie. Although I had to work long hours and produce a large amount of music in just a short span of time, I had a lot of fun. Music production is definitely what I want to do as a career, and that's why I joined SP's Music and Audio Technology program.
This is the Symphonic Band Room, a place that brings back many happy memories for me and a place where we come together to make music together. I joined the band in year 1 and I played the trombone. Then in year 2 I was appointed the concert coordinator and I organized 2 concerts. I believe in music and musical delights. Organizing the 2 concerts was like an extension of my course because in DMC we study about events management. The process was a learning opportunity for me because it taught me to better appreciate how a concert is put together and the different elements that contribute to making an event successful.
I'm in the SP Dragon Boat team since I was in year 1, and one of our proudest moments was winning the Plate Championship during the Sabah International Sprints race in 2009. It was a tough race because we had rowers from other countries like the Philippines, Japan and Malaysia, but we put on a good fight and emerged as the top polytechnic for Dragon Boat during the race. In addition, we also secured second place for both the Opens category and the Tertiary category for men's in 2008, and that was actually our highlight for the whole 2008. Despite having a small incident where a bump boat actually collided with our Dragon Boat and injuring some of our rowers, we pushed on and secured second place.
Welcome to Singapore Polytechnic Tennis Courts, and this is my second home in SP. I've been very passionate about tennis since primary school, and when I came to SP, in year 1 I represented SP to play in the Poly ITE tennis tournament, and we won gold in that year. Subsequently, in my 3rd year, I was selected as the captain of the tennis school team, and I led my team to win a silver medal. And I'm very thankful that SP has given me this chance to lead my team and to represent the school to bring a medal back.
Find your passion and be aggressive in pursuing your dreams. Remember, no dream is too big to be accomplished.
Over the past 3 years in SP, I've made many friends and they've helped me along the way, and I'll never ever forget them. So one word of advice is to cherish the friendship you've made and stay connected with them.
Although we are graduated from SP, it will always remain a place in our hearts. I hope that we can also contribute back to SP in whatever ways we can as alumnus.
Education is not just about getting good grades, it's also about molding one's character. And I believe SP has given us a holistic education that enables each and every one of us to be well-rounded individuals to take on the real world.
Go where there is no path, where no one has ever ventured to, and leave a trail behind. That is when you become a legend.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honour our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic success. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark with us. Dubbed as the engineering poster boy, Yi Zhengkang has definitely earned this honour. Since the tender age of 11, when he participated in the National Junior Robotics Competition, he was destined for a future in engineering. Today, the former Chongqing High School student is an example for all to follow. Winning the Model Student Award in 2010, He is also the top student in the Diploma in Aerospace Electronics course and recipient of the Lee Kuan Yew Award. Chen Kang says his success of obtaining a perfect GPA score of 4.0 is due to an undying passion for engineering and cohesive teamwork with classmates. The highlight of his studies was a 7-week attachment with an aviation company in China, which proved to be a real eye-opener. Chen Kang has also nurtured a love of community work and contributed to such efforts in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Chen Kang has already been offered a place to study engineering in NTU and NUS. Justin Ross Clark is proof that a mother's love is an empowering and life-changing force. Since young, he had the privilege of being educated in schools in New Zealand and the United Kingdom. But Justin did not push himself to excel until a turning point. Appreciating the challenges his mother faced as a single parent and her sacrifices, Justin made up his mind to work hard. He not only topped the Diploma in Infocom Security Management course with a perfect GPA score of 4.0, Justin also clinched the Lee Kuan Yew Award this year. Having a desire to try new things and his limited knowledge of local food, Justin and his friends set up the Food Connoisseur Club in Singapore Polytechnic, now a popular club with more than 200 members. Today, Justin has accepted the offer to read Arts and Social Science at the NUS and hopes to join the Armed Forces or Police Force one day to give back to society. Armed with an O-level aggregate score of 5 points, Desmond Tiam Wei knew his options were limitless. But the former Commonwealth Secondary School student wanted only one thing: to pursue his dream of studying biomedical science in Singapore Polytechnic. In his 3 years at SP, Desmond developed a heart for community service. His commitment and dedication towards the Singapore Heart Foundation's health mapping exercise saw him appointed as the organizing chairman and executive committee mentor, nurturing successes for the program. Even after receiving the Model Student Award in 2009, Desmond continued to balance his studies with his passion to give back to society. Today, with a near-perfect GPA score of 3.987, he receives the Lee Kuan Yew Award. But Desmond's learning journey was not without challenges. He had to cope with the loss of his beloved grandmother. Despite his impending exams, he kept her company during her last days. Desmond has been offered a place in the Yong Lu Lin School of Medicine, NUS. Ong Clinton has come a long way from his days of manning the ice cream shop in Anglican High School. Today, the recipient of the To Chin Chai Gold Medal is setting his sights on a career in law and the food and beverage industry. So how did it all begin? Encouraged by both his siblings who were SP students, Clinton opted to study business administration at SP to further his dream of setting up shop one day. Grounding himself with a strong cause foundation, Clinton headed the School of Business Club, led a student group to Cambodia for community service, and secured an overseas internship attachment in the United Arab Emirates in the Middle East. All of these experiences at SP have made Clinton a mature, confident, and broad-minded individual. With a GPA score of 3.964, Clinton has been offered a place in NTU's double degree Accountancy and Business course. Former Victoria School student Suresh Kumar Sarat first ventured into the world of online commerce at the tender age of 12. Earning US $200 at such a young age ignited his interest in online marketing. He chose to study Business Information Technology at Singapore Polytechnic to master the art of managing academic and life pursuits. As a pioneer student in SP who traveled to the United Arab Emirates for his internship, Suresh was outstanding in his role as an IT webmaster. Building on this stint, Suresh co-founded Creed Media Private Limited, a flash game advertising company, and won a $50,000 grant from Spring Singapore. Today, Creed Media counts big names such as Microsoft, FNN, Singtel, Kaplan, Andersons, and others as its clients. With a GPA score of 3.993, the winner of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal is now looking to join a local university, and we can definitely expect greater things to come from this young man. Hailing from a small town in Malaysia, it was Priscilla Tan's secondary school teacher from SMK Infant Jesus Convent, Johor Bahru, who planted the thought of her becoming an architect one day. With encouragement from her aunt, uncle, and brother, who all graduated from Singapore Polytechnic, Priscilla came to Singapore to take up the Diploma in Architecture. In SP, Priscilla took on leadership roles in the string ensemble and Campus Crusade for Christ. She coped well with school, despite being away from family and friends back home. She valued the independence that the course offered, giving her the chance to train as a professional. Her fondest memory was attending the 10-day Architecture Association UK-Singapore workshop, where she met fellow architecture enthusiasts from all over the world. With a GPA score of 3.946, Priscilla is the recipient of the CHUA Gold Medal. She looks forward to pursuing a degree in architecture, with a specific interest in rebuilding houses in disaster zones. A man who literally drew his successful future is an apt description of this year's Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal winner. Armed with the ambition of being an architect or interior designer, Nick Ng Kuo Feng studied building drafting at the ITE before taking the Diploma in Landscape Architecture course in SP. Nick chose to sign on with the police force for a year before Polytechnic to save more money and alleviate the family burden. Despite being a late starter, Nick's talent was soon spotted by his current employer when he was in his second year. Nick's talent for landscape architecture also earned him the post of chairman for his graduation showcase. He graduates with a GPA score of 3.831. Through his journey to success, Nick has remained grateful for the opportunities given to him. He and his coursemates did a landscape design project and donated the income earned to an old folks' home. Nick is now saving up to pursue a degree in landscape architecture in New Zealand or Australia. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their journeys will remind others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There's no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I'll be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You'll be issued with a card, lock-on ID, and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need to place your order for photos. Thank you. Big smile. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Captain Muhammad Sega Abdullah, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 50th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. This year's graduation is a very special one for Singapore Polytechnic, as we celebrate the 150,000 graduates SP has produced over the past 50 years. At this 11th and final session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the Singapore Maritime Academy and the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. To celebrate this special occasion, we would like you to join us and take a nostalgic walk as we reminisce about our graduates who have passed through the doors of SP. We will be screening a video on our graduates with footage from session 1, where our first SP student presented a memento to our 150,000th graduate. Please sit back and enjoy the video.
invite our first SP student, Mr. Lim Chin Ek, to present a commemorative memento to our 150,000th graduate, Mr. Kenneth Chen. Thank you very much, Mr. Lim.
Our guest speaker this afternoon is Captain Muhammad Sega Abdullah, Group Director, Hub Port of the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore, or MPA. Captain Sega graduated from Singapore Polytechnic with a diploma in nautical studies in 1983. He also holds a Master Foreign Going Certificate of Competency and a Masters of Science, Maritime Administration and Environmental Protection from the World Maritime University, Malmo. After his sailing career, he worked with the Port of Singapore Authority as a harbour pilot. He then joined MPA as a marine officer and was subsequently promoted to Port Master. In his current capacity as a Group Director, Hub Port, Captain Sega is responsible for the planning, formulating and implementing of policies in the areas of port operations, port security, and marine services, including the Vessel Traffic Information Service. Captain Sega was awarded the Public Administration Medal in 1998 and the Commendation Medal in 2003. It is now my pleasure to invite Captain Muhammad Sega Abdullah to deliver the graduation address. Captain Sega, please.
Sorry, I got to wear my reading glasses, so I'm not that young. Mr. Tan Hang Cheong, Principal, Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, parents and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's really my pleasure to join you at Singapore Maritime Academy's graduation ceremony 2010. I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to all the graduates of the Academy on this occasion. I understand that we have with us this afternoon many proud parents of the graduating cohort who are here to witness the ceremony. Let me also extend my congratulations to you and your children's achievements. They are now graduates of the Singapore Maritime Academy at the Singapore Polytechnic. They are also proud associates with the first Polytechnic in Singapore, an institute that prepares her graduates to be work-ready, life-ready, and world-ready. The Singapore Maritime Academy is dedicated to the maritime education and training since 1959. The Academy trains about 300 diploma graduates who are relevant manpower capabilities for the maritime industry yearly. She also has an impressive record of more than 3,000 adult learners who are maritime personnel participating in her various post-diploma programs, certificate of competency in short COC courses, and the mandatory standards of training and certification and watchkeeping in short STCW courses each year. Her programs have gained regional repute, drawing some 20% of foreign students, mainly from Asia, into 3 full-time diplomas, and 80% of foreign students in various post-diploma programs in short COC and STCW courses. Today, the Academy works with schools in engineering cluster at the Singapore Polytechnic at interdisciplinary level and has continued to innovate and develop new methods of delivery to further her goal of being a premier maritime education and training center. One of the successful interdepartmental collaboration is the development of the Wing in-ground simulator launched this year. With this simulator, the Academy will now be able to train seafarers to pilot a flying vessel. I hope I could be one of them. With the talents from the academic staff, she has conceived, designed, and developed another new simulator, the Dynamic Positioning Simulator, to further enhance her training capability. Dynamic positioning vessels operate in dynamic and usually complex marine environment. In this environment, such vessels have to maintain their positions accurately to support dive crew in search or repair works and to aid remotely operated vessels that source and extract oil from the seabed in deep waters. With this simulator in the design configuration, which I believe is the only one of its kind in this region, the Academy is now able to train seafarers to operate such vessels in a high-value offshore sector. The Academy works closely with the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore, where I'm from, to promote Singapore as an international maritime center. Towards this end, the Academy and MPA have jointly organized the recent MARTEC 2010 in April. The MARTEC conference is a biennial event organized with the objective of bringing maritime professionals and businesses to network and share experience on the application and advancement of marine technology in the maritime industry. MARTEC 2010, held in conjunction with the Singapore Maritime Week, attracted more than 200 delegates with 32 papers presented by speakers from 13 countries. Students from the Academy have benefited from this exposure, learning firsthand from both local and international experts in the maritime field. Going forward, in an effort to attract more quality students to join maritime industry, the Academy has also set aside a sum of $500,000 Singapore dollars for the next 3 years in scholarship schemes to be administered by the Singapore Maritime Foundation. In many ways, the story of Singapore Maritime Academy at the Singapore Polytechnic over the last 50 years mirrors the growth in vibrancy of Singapore's maritime sector from a humble beginning to where she is now, with the graduates holding positions of responsibility in many sectors of the maritime industry. You may ask how SP SMA helped shape graduates' career path. I would like to include myself as one of such examples. I am a graduate from Singapore Polytechnic from the then Department of Nautical Studies before it was renamed as the Singapore Maritime Academy. A few decades ago, I was like you all, brimming with excitement, yet very anxious when I was awarded by Singapore Polytechnic my diploma. I had then made a resolution to continually learn and improve in my work career so that I can be a better person, both intellectually and professionally. I had big dreams of what I hoped to achieve, and since then, I have worked diligently to achieve each of my dreams. The French poet and writer, Mr. Anatole France, once said, "To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe." Pope John XXIII once said, "Consult not your fears, but your hopes and your dreams. Think not about your frustration, but about your unfulfilled potential. Concern yourself not with what you have tried and failed in, but with what it is still possible for you to do." My challenge to all of you here today is to have great dreams. You are all here for a reason, not for just a season. Believe in yourself and act upon your dreams. You have within your strength, ability, and potential to reach out for the stars and make the world a better place. So see the diploma you are receiving today not just much reward, but more an opportunity and stepping stone for you to embark on your lifelong process of improving yourself and contributing towards the industry you are in as well as to Singapore. There will be a roller coaster challenges along the way, but stay on course, keeping your dreams in focus. Your dreams will then be transformed into realities. I have done it, so can all of you. So class of 2010, go forth and shine for yourself and the world. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Captain Sega. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This afternoon, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 348 graduates from the Singapore Maritime Academy and 138 graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May I now call upon the Director of the Singapore Maritime Academy, Mr. Roland Tan, to present the diplomas. Mr. Tan, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Marine Engineering.
Lao Sheki. Wee Sing Fang. Chuo Ying Jie. AMRON bin AYOUB. Ang Kwan Zheng. ANSTON Tan. CHUN DARREN. CHEUNG Eden. CHIAM DAOMING Daniel. Chu King Joel. Chu Rongzhi Alex. Chua Bun Kit. Chua Kwan Ling. Dharamjit Singh Sangha. Edwin Koo Chin Hao. Emily Kwek Sok Kim. Go Jiejun Marcus. Go Xin Yin. Go Chu Ye. HAEKAL bin Muhammad ROSLI, HAIRUL NIZAM bin HUSSAIN, HANTIA, Herman bin Abdul Aziz, Hao Jin Shah, John Niam T Seong, Calvin Lee Hong Sheng, Lee Sebastian, Lee Wei Cheng, Lee Jianqie Thomas, Lee Ji Yong, Li Ting, Lim Che-yi Christopher, Lim Hong Chang, Lo Yi Won, Muhammad Firdaus bin Yunus, Muhammad Sadiq bin Shadan, Muhammad Asfar bin Asman, Muhammad Daniel bin Abdul Raza, Muhammad Fairuz bin Muhammad Saleh, Muhammad Farhan bin Fauzan, Muhammad Firdaus bin Mahad, Muhammad Khairuddin bin Muhammad Jafar, Muhammad Noor Firdaus bin Muhammad Hamnim, Muhammad Shafawi bin Ahmad, Muhammad Saihar bin Abdul Majid, Ng Chi Un, Ng Junjie, Ng Shaokai, Norzalina binti Abdul Latif, Ong Hun Tien, Ong Wei Ping, Ong Zhi Xian, On Ying Hui, Palanyapan Rajkumar, Punwanting Felicia, Phua Jia Hong, Ramustakim bin Jasni, Rabiatu Shahida binti Muhammad Yusuf, Xia Jiajun, Xiu Junjie Elroy, So Cheng Wei, Tan Jiahui, Tan Shanzheng, Tan Victor, Tan Wenlong Bertram, Tan Zhenjian, Thomas Ko Yifeng, V. Dhanabalan, Wang Jinghui, Wang Rui, Wang Fanqing, Xu Li Bin, Xu Churong, Zi Zhengjie Jonathan, Chang Xiangbin, Zhao Bingjie, Zheng Hanzhou,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Maritime Transportation Management.
Chong Kun Bei, Lim Shaohong, Lim Sok Lian Jasmine, Lin Jiahao, Pei Sihui, Wei Weiming, Aaron Wee Ya Lun, Ang Zhu Yu, Annabelle Nye Jun, Chen Wei Lun, Chu Mong Ying, Chia Yue Sheng, Chin Kang Wei, Chong Kai Wen, Chua Qing Yi Felicia, Darren Teo Ziming, Ding Chun Yen, Fanny Lim, Gek Bing Kai, Go Kun An, Hing Yong Li, Ho Pei Wen Teresa, Ida Mariana binti Abdul Rifai, Yi Foyted Christine Thien, Kairiani binti Johari, Kwan Wan Ching, Lao Pei Ting Emmeline, Li Pei Shan, Li Lie Jun, Lim Fang Wei, Lim Hao Chai, Lim Hui Xiang Kim, Lim Pek Xia, Lim Shi Han, Lim Song Wei, Lim Yi Xue, Lin Hongwei Joseph, Lin Ming Ling, Lin Waiter Manfred, Lo Shaoliang Aaron, Lu Qi Wen, Melissa Chu Li Ning, Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Zulfakir, Muhammad Johari bin Muhammad Johan, Muhammad Shai Farid bin Muhammad Yusuf, Muhammad Muzaimi bin Yahya, Muhammad Anik bin Zulkifli, Muhammad Arif bin Qasim, Muhammad Faisal Imran bin Abdul Rahman, Muhammad Najib bin Saad, Fang Ling, Noor Faharna binti Nani, Noor Farhana binti Zainal Abidin, Ong Siu Ling, Pang Hui Li, Peggy Wee, Pei Ziyun, Pereira Mark Suresh, Phua Mei Kang, Po Leong Song, Po Yen Lin, Renuka Palanivelu, Samrit Kaur Khaira, Xia Junxuan, Xia Qianpin, Sito Jeng Ho Felix, Serene Tan En Ning, Shao Yu, Xiu Kai Yuan, Siti Aisha binti Ahmad, So Mei Yen Michelle, So Ming Chu, Syed Arif Anwar bin Syed Ahmad, Tan Chun Liang Terence, Tan Guo Sing Jonathan, Tan Jie Wei Joel, Tan Li Eunice, Tan Po Yong Dave, Tan Sheng Ting, Tan Swan Ling, Tan Wee Kiet, Tan Wei Ping Alicia, Tan Wei Tik, Tan Xinghua, Teo Ing Sun, Thondriswaran Kumar Rajan Kumar, To Yi Bian, Chuan Viet An, Valerie Grace Leong Hui Li, Veronica Ngao Hui Fen, Wei Shun Wei Benjamin, Xu Zhiyang, Yang Jiayu, Yao Qijun, Yap Shengjie Justin, Ye Xun Hao, Yo Kai Hong, Yo Li Ling, Yin De Long, Yip Xuan Hao, Yong Hui Jing, Zhang Shengnan, Zhang Suwei, Chao Chenglong, Zheng Tingting, Zhou Xing,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Nautical Studies.
Chia Wei Ming Joseph, Eng Yu Heng Edwin, Ernesto Emilio Duhart Gonzalez, Fathuli Elia bin Harun, Lin Kai Ren, Muhammad Arifin bin A. Baka, Muhammad Sofyan bin Samsudin, Muhammad Firdaus bin Nordin, Muhammad Hilmi bin Muhammad Fuad, Muhammad Rafa Sanjani bin Sulaiman, Muhammad Sharil bin Abdul Aziz, Muhammad Yunus bin Ibrahim, Phipps David, So Yi Xiu,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Specialist Diploma in Shipping Operations and Management.
Kin Mathu, Lim Lena, Muhammad Hardin bin Muhammad Tahir, Norisayan binti Ramzan, Nor Sharia binti Yahya, Siti Fairuz binti Abdullah, Sun Wei Kun, Teo Yu Thong,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the Singapore Maritime Academy. Thank you, Mr. Tan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present diplomas to the graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May I call upon Mr. Ng Weng Lam, Director of the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, to present the diplomas. Mr. Ng, please. The graduates for the Diploma in Information Communication Technology.
Huang Bao An Edwin, Kamala Sidhanan, Lip Pin Han, Muhammad Shah Rizan bin Saleh, Ng Hian Yu Marco, Wang Dezhou, Ang Cai Yin Irene, Ang Pei Xiong, Yuhan, Augustine Leong Guo Ming, Brennan Ryan Ong, Tao Li, Chai Jiahui, Chan Manjun Marilyn, Chiang Shu Qin, Chen Jingshen, Chen Zhenhui, Cheng Yao, Chu Ki Min, Chua Shen Han, Chua Sui Guan, Cui Jie, Daniel Chin Yi Li, Yi Chuan Sing, Enzali U, Fendi, Gan Yao Qing, Gan Chun Long Glin, Ganesh Methavanan, Go Hian King, Go Shu Jie, Han Xu, Ho Junlin, Huang Meijing, Ivan Lim Fangwei, Jason Fu Qingfu, Joshua Go Boonwei, Ku Kui Hua, Li Chunpang Nicholas, Li Wingchen, Li Yanqing, Liao Zhuo, Liu Pike Yi, Lim Chi Chai, Lim Chong Wei, Lim Hui Min, Lim Pei Ting, Lim Qian Hui Patsy, Lim Tian Feng, Liu Lu, Luo Tianren Jeremy, Luo Jiayi, Luo Jieyang, Luk Wai Sing, Ma Fei Fei, Ma Rui Bin, Muhammad Imran bin Muhammad Kamdan, Muhammad Jafar Sadiq, Muhammad Afiq bin Zailan, Muhammad Al-Hafiz bin Abdul Ghani, Muhammad Faiz bin Salamat, Muhammad Rizwan bin Roslan, Muhammad Zufadli bin Abdul Rahim, Niu Chong Yi, Ng Yong Sing, Ng Zhixuan, Nicholas Tan Chin Guan, Ong Kok Heng Ivan, Ong Sun Leong, Pan Bi Fei, Qi Xiaoyu, Raymond Francis Tanindra, Ricky Sim Jian Ye, Xia Ling Ho, Shina Gan Wenqian, Shu Tan, Siti Noriza binti Ishaq. Siti Nuraida binti Abdul Rahim. So Sin Rin. Stanley Ao Tong Han. Shafiq Ali bin Akbar Ali. Tan Chai Ling. Tan Chiu Liang. Tan Tian Hao. Tan Wei Sheng. Teo Jinfu John. Teo Silin Alyssa. Ting Peng Lin Benjamin. To Ching Xia. To Wei En. Valerie Go Ka Ling. Wang Dan Jun. Wang Hongyan. Wei Wei. Wen Ran. Wang Chengqiong. Xue Han. Yap Junxian. Yi Kok Tong. Yi Wai Leong Emil. Yo Tzu Hao Bartholomew. Yu Aishan. Unihamda B. Kambali. Yusrina binti Muhammad Yusuf. Zhu Chen Song. Zin Lin Tun.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Thank you, Mr. Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes. May I invite Mr. Bill Chung, Deputy Chairman of the Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, to present the following prizes. Mr. Chan, please. From the Diploma in Marine Engineering course, the Sembcorp Marine Prize and the Singapore Maritime Officers Union Prize, Justin Fu Eng Yao. The Keppel Offshore and Marine Prize, the Sembcorp Marine Prize and the Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers Prize, Hao Han Hong. The Singapore Maritime Officers Union Prize, Lua Liang Xiang. The Jurong Shipyard Prize and the Sembcorp Marine Prize, Peng Wee Kiet. The Jurong Shipyard Prize and the Schmidt Prize, Xiao Zhi Wei. The Brostrom Tankers Award and the Sembcorp Marine Prize, Tan Hui Xian. The Keppel Offshore and Marine Prize and the Sembcorp Marine Prize, Ronald Tan Teck Yi. From the Diploma in Maritime Transportation Management, the Singapore Shipping Association Prize, Gu Li Yun. The Pacific International Lines Prize, Bernice Lam Ying Yu. The Pinguino Research Prize, Michelle Ang. The Jardine Shipping Services Prize, Ong Tai Ping. The Singapore Maritime Employers Federation Prize, Samuel Quek Leong Wee. The Singapore Maritime Officers Union Prize, Elaine Tan Ing Mei. From the Diploma in Nautical Studies course, the Schmidt Prize and the Singapore Nautical Institute Award, Muhammad Isham bin Harun. The Singapore Maritime Employers Federation Prize and the Switzer Asia Prize, Seng Rudy Adam Iswadi. The Integral Marine Consultants Prize and the Singapore Maritime Officers Union Prize, Sulaiman bin Jamaluddin. From the Diploma in Information Communication Technology, the IEEE Singapore Communications Chapter Prize, Tang Nguyen Min Pong. The Cisco Systems Prize, Hung Wee Kit. The Singapore Telecommunications Prize, Ong Chi Hee. The Cisco Systems Prize, Tan Yong Xiang. The Singapore Technologies Telemedia Prize, Alvina Wu Pi Chin. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Mr. Chang. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in their courses of study. May I invite Captain Muhammad Sega Abdullah, Group Director, Hub-Port of the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore, to present the medals. Captain Sega, please. From the Diploma in Marine Engineering course, the Neptune Ship Management Services Silver Medal, the Sembcorp Marine Prize, and the Singapore Maritime Employers Federation Prize are awarded to Jiu Se Kiat. The Society of Naval Architects and the Marine Engineering Engineers Gold Medal, the Sembawang Corp Marine Prize, and the Singapore Shipping Association Prize are awarded to Adinina Astra ROSLI. From the Diploma in Maritime Transportation Management course, the Singtel Silver Medal is awarded to Tang Fen Ying. The Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore Gold Medal is awarded to Tan Chia Hao. From the Diploma in Nautical Studies course, the IMAS Offshore Silver Medal and the Singapore Shipping Association Prize are awarded to Yao Chao Chen. The Neptune Ship Management Services Gold Medal and the Switzer Asia Prize are awarded to Goh Sui Ping. From the Specialist Diploma in Shipping Operations and Management course, the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore Gold Medal is awarded to Vinixwaran Ramalingam. From the Diploma in Information Communication Technology course, the Huawei International Silver Medal and the Cisco Systems Prize are awarded to Lok Chun Sen. The Singapore Technologies Telemedia Gold Medal and the Cisco Systems Prize awarded to Sim Zhixian. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Captain Sega. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this afternoon is Mr. Aaron Wee Ya Loong, a graduate of the Diploma course in Maritime Transportation Management. May I now call upon Aaron to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Aaron, please.
A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Captain Muhammad Sega Abdullah. Members of the Board of Governors, Mr. Bill Chang and Mr. Tay Kong Leong. Principal, Mr. Tan Hang Cheong. Ladies and gentlemen. Boats. B-O-A-T-S. Before I joined SP, this was how I would draw a boat. But after 3 years spent studying at the Singapore Maritime Academy, I learned that it also can be drawn this way. But all jokes aside, each letter captures a memory of my 3 years spent at the Singapore Maritime Academy, here at Singapore Polytechnic. The P stands for the beyond the classroom opportunities that my classmates and I got to discover the business and management aspects of the maritime industry, through trips on board cruise ships, visits to tanker terminals, industrial attachment programs, and hours spent on software like PortNet and TradeNet. We learn not just about the logistics and cost of shipping, but also the ethics of the industry. In the countless hours spent trying to complete our projects, we learned the meaning of perseverance and the importance of teamwork. The O stands for the ordinary, everyday people I hang around with. People with no airs, definitely no hidden agendas. My classmates. I remember best the captain's ball competition we took part in last year. We came out 4th, but rejoiced like winners. Why? Because it wasn't the winning that really mattered, but the fun that we had. So too in our work, in the many, many, many projects that our lecturers have given us. My friends have always been there for me, pushing me forward towards the finish line. And for that, I sincerely thank you. Next, the A. This stands for the amazing lecturers at SMA. In my 13 years as a student, I never thought lessons could be so enjoyable. I treasure the fact that even though DMTM students don't have the opportunity to sail, our lecturers would show us pictures, videos, and talk to us about their experiences to give us a better understanding of life at sea. Experienced sailors, they also lighten the pressure of learning with humor, helping us to remember lesson points easily. Our lecturers have always been very patient with us, especially during that period of time where we will get back our exam papers, where everyone is scrambling to find a mistake with the marking to get that 2 or 3 marks to get the grade that they want. Lecturers, I thank you for your patience and kind understanding. The T stands for our tireless parents, and in my case, my grandmother too, who has come all the way from Kuching in Sarawak to be here today. For waking us up for school when an alarm clock couldn't, for allowing us to interrupt your sleep when we came home late from school projects, for spending money which you could have used to buy something for yourself instead. A big thank you for always being there for us and for putting our dreams ahead of yours. Graduates, let's give our parents, lecturers, and classmates a round of applause. And last but not least, the S for Singapore Polytechnic. for giving us each a boat to sail away with. 3 unforgettable years filled with opportunities and challenges. Years that have not only taught us how to make a living, but how to live. Fellow graduates, my hope for you is success in life. Whether you are going to work, furthering your studies, or going to that wonderful resort at Pulau Tekong, which the government is paying for. And when you reach your destination, forget not the port from which you first sailed from, and remember to do her proud. Congratulations, SMA graduates of 2010!
Thank you, Aaron. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now closed. May I invite all to stand. The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. For the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Have a good day.